At my job, we have weekly meetings, and on that meeting, every office manager has to take a turn and read the notes that are taken from the previous meeting. So it wasn't my turn, but it was this one guy's turn, who I'll call Paul. Now, when the meeting first started, the CEO was just talking, making, casual conversation as everybody got in. Once everybody was in, he said, Paul, can you read the notes from last meeting? Now, this is an office manager job, okay? We take care of the office. We handle all the paperwork, all the administrative tasks, all of that runs through us. Yeah, I just want you to have that context. You understand the nature of this job. It's not something easy. Paul, when asked to read, he starts. And within like 20 seconds, we all realize this dude can't read. He can't read. So my supervisor said, "Hey, Faith, can you take over?" I take over. I finished the notes for him. And, we got to figure out what to do with him. But I thought that was so interesting that the guy who could barely read got this office manager position that paid well and had hundreds of people applying to it. Hundreds of people. I'm pretty sure out of the 100, 80 of them could read. But the one person who could barely read got this job, got this competitive job. How? And it's something I've known, but seeing this again in person helped me realize it all over again, which is that success does not care about how good you are. Success only cares about whether or not you show up. That's it. You don't have to be good. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know the exact starting plan. You don't need any of that. All you need to do is get started. Show up for your goals. Because when you show up, that's when you start seeing the roadmap. You start seeing the right path to get on to move towards your goals. But if you're still waiting, if you're still planning, if you haven't been consistent for longer than a week, then nothing's going to change for you. You're not going to understand what needs to happen next. You're not going to get that experience that shapes you. You're not going to change your identity. Nothing's going to happen to you except your life is going to stay the same. And do you want your life to stay the same? Think about it. Like where you are right now, do you want your life to stay the same? Because right now, you're in a loop of not doing, knowing that you want to do. That's not going to change until you get started, until you just go. I know that sounds scary. That's why I'm telling you that success doesn't care if you're good. Because when you realize you don't have to be good, all you gotta do is show up. The fear goes away because even if you show up bad, you're successful. That guy, he showed up bad. He could barely read. 100 people applied. He could barely read. He got the job. He showed up bad. And it didn't matter because he showed up. That's what matters. Show up. Only think about that. Don't think show up and do your best. That doesn't matter. Just 2 words. Show up. Don't show up and try to not be bad. No, that doesn't matter. Show up. And if every day you just tell yourself, show up, your life will improve. That's literally it. Your life will improve. And that's why I keep making videos. I mean, this is my 3rd, 4th, I don't even know how long. I gotta go to my first YouTube channel that I made. But I've made 3 channels. And I've been posting consistently. I continue posting. Even if, I don't get many views, which I'm still not consistently getting as many views. But I don't care. I'm just gonna keep showing up. And I'm grateful I kept showing up because in the beginning of my YouTube journey, man, I tell you, I was so stiff on camera. I had a whole 2,000 word script I would read from. It took me so long. But after continuously showing up, even though I didn't get the views I wanted, because I didn't know anything about how to make a good title, I didn't know anything about how to catch somebody emotionally or psychologically through the thumbnail. I didn't know any of that. I didn't know how the feel of thumbnail mattered. There's so much that goes into getting a click that I didn't know. And if I would have focused on the fact that I don't know how to make a good thumbnail, I probably wouldn't be here because it's so much and it's hard and you don't know where to start. But I wasn't thinking about, I need to know all this stuff. I just want to show up, and I'm glad because even though I didn't get the views, I didn't get as much leads in the beginning, I was able to practice my skill of speaking and grow my confidence and even grow stronger in my resolve that showing up is all that matters. And I want you to have that resolve. Because once you start trying to fix anything, trying to be perfect, trying to have all your cards lined up in a row, because honestly, that's never going to happen. You're never going to have the right time for anything. You're never going to feel ready. But if you just start, you'll do good. I know a big part for me was I just wanted to know what to do. Like, I wanted a game plan, and I want the plan to be perfect. And so I make so many plans to figure it out. But one thing I realized about plans is all you need with a plan, all you need is something to get you started. You don't need to figure everything out, because here's the thing. The goal you're trying to achieve is basically a destination on the map that has not been filled out. So obviously the plan, all you need is to know where you are. Because if you're lost and you're hiking, whatever, you're lost, the first thing you gotta do is stop and reorient yourself. Like, look at your compass and figure out where you are. So that's the first thing you need to do. Look at where you are, and then look at where you want to go. And now you have this blank map. Now, what good sense does it make to have a blank map and then to sit here and say, until I have this map filled out, I'm not going to move? How are you going to fill it out? Quickly, tell me. You're not. It's not going to get filled out unless you start moving. So then you say, okay, I have this blank map. I know I want to get to this point, so let's get started. What's the first step I can take? I'm just going to step down this path. Then you quickly realize, oh, wait, this path doesn't work. There's a dead end right here. So I'm going to back out this path. And then, oh, I see a little river. Maybe I can cross this river. Oh, no, there's crocodiles everywhere. Okay, oh, wait, there's a hill. Okay, I'll take this hill. I can get a better vantage point to be able to see where else to go. And that's how you get to where you want to go at. Essentially, I'm saying, and here's the thing. Imagine you have filled out the map completely, and then you took a first step. Well, then you would see, wait, this map isn't what I thought it was. This is wrong. Let me stop and change everything and make a whole new map. Now let's see you make a whole new map. And then you take another step and you say, oh, wait, no, that's not what I need. So you delete that. That's so much time wasted. And we do all of that, not by making a map, but by making plans and strategic strategies. And no. You want to look at where you want to go and then walk as far as you know to go. And when you walk as far as you can go, you'll see how to go further. That's how it works. But you gotta get started. You gotta do something. You gotta just show up. That's your first step. Show up for what you want. When you show up, you'll see where else to go. Don't show up with a whole plan. Just show up. And then you'll see. And if you need help showing up, if you do want like a mini map, I do have a starter kit to help you get your life together. This starter kit is basically what I would do with you if you were my client. So it'll be definitely helpful for you. It's in my first link in my description. Definitely go check it out. You don't need it, but if you do want to see changes, then definitely go check it out. Like I said, I run the system through my clients. They've seen big changes, and I'm pretty sure you'll see it too. But regardless, I just want you to start showing up for your dreams. Whatever it is, just show up, and you'll start making progress. When I first started trying to grow a business, online business, I showed up and just started making blogs. I didn't even post them. I just wrote blogs in my notes on my iPhone or my computer. I make notes in my blog. I wouldn't even post it. I didn't post any of it. But that led me to making videos like this and having an understanding of business and having worked with clients and made money. I just showed up for that first step and it led me to here. Like, this stuff works. Anyway, I'll see you for the next video.